statement, they've petitioned the Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice CHRAJ, the Office of the Special Prosecutor, and the Police Criminals Investigations Department to investigate the dollar cash gift saga involving Acting Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Goldbod, SAMMY GYAMFI. This follows minorities' rejection of President John Mahama's decision not to take disciplinary action against Mr. GYAMFI beyond a caution. In a widely circulated video on social media last weekend, SAMMY GYAMFI was captured gifting controversial televangelist Patricia Siedu-Esiama, popularly known as Nana Grada, some dollar notes after she had approached him by his vehicle. The NPP legislators believe SAMMY GYAMFI has questions to answer beyond just the caution. Speaking after the submission of a petition to CHRAJ, MP for Gambaga Naririgo constituency Alhaj Nurdin Mohammed Mumani, who is the petitioner, questioned the basis for President Mahama's decision on the matter, adding he believes a crime has been committed.
In the last 1 week, we all saw what's happening around the country. Mr. SAMMY GYAMFI doling out dollars to Agada. So we were expecting that His Excellency, the President, John Dramani Mahama, is going to act on it. But yesterday, we all saw that the man in charge of communication at the presidency, Felix Kwachi, came out to say that the president is not going to take any further actions against Mr. SAMMY GYAMFI because he has apologized. So we thought that that is not proper. We are disappointed in the action of the president. We were expecting that His Excellency, the president, will refer SAMMY GYAMFI to the appropriate institution to investigate the matter and bring finality to the issue. But what did we see? He cleared him without any investigation. So we thought that we should bring the matter up again to the appropriate institutions for them to conduct an investigation into the whole issue.
What will be your expectation, finally, what will be your expectation of CHRAJ? The petition has been filed, it's been received. What will be your expectation of CHRAJ?
We have so much confidence in CHRAJ. We know they will use the law. They are the institution mandated to, investigate issues of this nature. So we have high expectation that they will do the right thing and bring finality to this issue.
Where are you going?
Yeah. From here, we are going to we are going to CID, and from CID, we are going to the OSP.
So that's the minority in there, also indicating where next they're going. Now, questions have been raised about what exactly the establishment of guilt is, but the minority say they have a case.
Man in charge of communication at the presidency, Felix Kwachi, came out to say that the president is not going to take any further actions against Mr. SAMMY GYAMFI because he has apologized. So we thought that that is not proper. We are disappointed in the action of the president. We were expecting that His Excellency, the president, will refer SAMMY GYAMFI to the appropriate institution to investigate the matter and bring finality to the issue. But what did we see? He cleared him without any investigation. So we thought that we should bring the matter up again to the appropriate institutions for them to conduct an investigation into the whole issue.
What will be your expectation, finally, what will be your expectation of CHRAJ? The petition has been filed, it's been received. What will be your expectation of CHRAJ?
We have so much confidence in CHRAJ. We know they will use the law. They are the institution mandated to, investigate issues of this nature. So we have high expectation that they will do the right thing and bring finality to this issue.
Where are you going?
Yeah. From here, we are going to we are going to CID, and from CID, we are going to the OSP.
So that's a minority, but for Adam Senna, who is a co-chair of the Citizens Movement Against Corruption, he says he is not surprised at the outcome of this particular decision, as was communicated by the government spokesperson Felix Kwachi Ocansey, because from his perspective, no wrong had been committed by SAMMY GYAMFI in this particular issue, contrary to what the minority is arguing right now.
Oh, yes, I think it's in order. I am happy to know that the presidency did not trivialize this issue. Neither did the person in question, Mr. SAMMY GYAMFI himself. So although my perspective has been that there is no specific law or policy that has been breached at this point, however, this was an indiscretion because we don't use dollars here, and now that he's a public officer, he's not in private life, all actions will deserve the scrutiny of citizens. So once you start giving out money as a senior public officer, people begin to legitimately ask, whose money are you spending? And so circumspection, moderation, and being very measured is important. I think that the presidency has done well. I didn't expect any other option because there wouldn't be a legal basis to say punishment A or sanction B. Even the code of conduct does not cover this. So perhaps it's an opportunity to upgrade certain portions to reflect anything that brings the government to disrepute or any kind of ostentatious, opulent kind of lifestyle that would raise questions and eyebrows. Having said that, I think that this is the way to go, and I'm happy they've managed to come out formally to say something to the people of this country.
And we're getting to the bit about the proposal you make, because you're not alone in this, thinking that going forward, maybe the code should be amended to address also the public or the gift giving, because the code is very heavy on the receiving of gifts, right, by public officers, but quite silent on they giving gifts. But before that,
and let me just say that that's a very critical point. It's critical because we all know that our public officers are spending a lot of money when they go to their constituencies, whether, you know, weddings or not, and all of that feeds into a vicious cycle.
Well, but
so if you're not careful...
Does that not also bring another side of events, is it not? The reason why that action of MPs going to constituencies spending money has never been an issue is probably because of the objective and the recipients of these monies, that, you know, when they go into a constituency and they are paying fees and so on, it's not an issue. We'll see the money, all right. We'll see captured on video.
But that's the reason why this is an opportunity to address that, because that is all part of opulence. That's all living beyond your means. And that is where then you'll be making demands and extorting or, you know, getting yourself into situations that you ought not to. And so it's good for us to talk about it if there's opportunity. And if you ask me, is also the reason why the Conduct of Public Officers Bill should be dusted, finalized, and passed with all these things dealt with substantively. So you have sanctions spelled out in law, which any citizen can go to a court and hold a duty bearer responsible for.
As Adam Senano is a co-chair of the Citizens Movement Against Corruption there. So live here on Hot Edition, let's go back to our earlier story where the government is racing against time